Hi, and welcome to our next edition of Fox Feature. We're going to show you some footage today of a recent tour of the Dalhousie Cancer Research Labs. This tour is organized in conjunction with the folks at Dalhousie through the Terry Fox Foundation office here in Halifax for high school students across the province of Nova Scotia. One of the reasons that we do this each year is because of the direct link we have with funding research that goes on at Dalhousie. The Terry Fox Foundation, through the Terry Fox Research Institute, has teamed up with the Canadian Institutes of Health Research, or the CIHR, to fund a grant called the Terry Fox Foundation Strategic Health Research Training Program in Cancer Research at CIHR. Very short title, don't you think? This grant is to support the Cancer Research Training Program, or the CRTP. The CRTP is an integrated training program that funds all aspects of cancer research: basic science, clinical science, psychosocial, and epidemiology. Master's students, PhD students, and postdoctoral fellows are eligible to apply for funding. Following a peer review process, the top applicants receive salary support for 2 years. The Terry Fox Foundation, through the Terry Fox Research Institute, started funding this program just last year, so we're really pleased that the funds you work so diligently to raise are being used so well. It's exciting to see cancer research continue at such a great pace, but it's also wonderful to watch as high school students become engaged in the lab tours. We like to think that we are helping to prepare students for a future in cancer research. From our point of view, the future looks really bright. For the past several years, the Terry Fox Foundation has invited students from several Nova Scotia high schools to join them on a tour of the Dalhousie University Cancer Research Labs in Halifax. This year, close to 80 students attended the tour and were shown exactly how research is done with hands-on demonstrations. Through these demonstrations, the students saw how cancer research was conducted and exactly how their hard work and fundraising was directly influencing current cancer research. Graham Dallaire of the Dallaire Lab talks to the students about DNA. He tells how damaged DNA can cause cancer, and the study of damaged DNA can help in the cure as well.
And so it turns out that the nucleus is intimately involved in both the development of cancer and also treating cancer, and that's because of the DNA and the fact that we use DNA damaging agents both to treat cancer and the fact that DNA damage also can cause cancer.
To further study DNA and cell structure, a very expensive microscope is used. Students had an opportunity to view cells through this incredible machine and discovered what it felt like to study the very stuff we humans are made of. Researcher Chris Bryant explains a bit about the study of proteins in human cells.
Wearing gloves, it's really important. The first thing we're going to do is turn these around for you, because the other group used the first side there. We're going to load some gels. So these gels have all been pre-made for you. You don't have to do anything to make them. And again, this is only one tiny step in the whole process of what we're looking at. And at the very end, hopefully this is what it will look like after we've run current through it and after we've transferred it onto paper and dyed it. These are proteins. A lot of times when you have cancer or if you have a virus, your proteins are affected. And one way that we look at them is by a Western blot, which is what this is here. This is just everything stained. So these are all the proteins that have run through the gel.
Teachers and students alike had opportunity to try their hand at lab research procedures. We may very well be witnessing the future of cancer research right here.
It's like these little lines here.
Perfect. That's awesome. That is great.
There you go, researcher.
That's the best one.
So now I would like to send out a special thanks to all the folks at the Dow Cancer Research Labs for the work that they did to help organize the tour for the high school students. I'd like to thank Jean Densley, our school coordinator, for all her dedication to this effort. And most of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for all the hard work that you do in raising funds. I think you can probably now see a little bit more of what your hard worked for money does, and we're thrilled that you do that for us, and we appreciate it greatly. So remember, this is the 30th anniversary of the Terry Fox Run, and let's keep continuing to outrun cancer.